try to put it right here, y'all. Something like that. I got to work on that ending. I'm just here practicing. I got a gig. I put this ending on the end of this tune. Just working it out. I'm just trying to catch my sound check as well for the content I'm getting ready to do. And if you can bear with me a minute, I'm going to reset things and get things set up the way I want. Y'all hang tight. I'll be right back. Welcome in to another segment of Into Music. I'm your host, the one-man entertainer and DJ. And I got a gig this Saturday. It's the holiday season. It's December 2nd, in case you didn't know. But I don't know when I'm going to actually put this content out. I'm going to try to do it and have it out in a couple of days. But welcome in. I'd like to say, if this is your first time, I'd like to really welcome you and thank you for stopping by, even if you just peep it for a minute, you know. But if you don't mind, on your way out, can you hit that thumbs up? Can you do that for me? Can you subscribe to the channel? This is a channel for solo musicians, singer musicians, one-man entertainers, street performers, you know, all you guys that put it together and do it all by yourself and make technology happen for you and make your own talent work for you as well. Solo musicians are usually talented people. I'm glad to be part of that elite group, even though I do what I do. Anyway, I'm going to get into the topic for tonight. And I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about whether I should do this. Is it too early? Should I wait a minute? Should I at least attempt to do some music created or with the help of AI? And the topic tonight is AI. Are you on board yet? I'm not, and I'll give my reasons why I'm not quite there yet. I mean, I know it's coming. It's here. It's not coming. It's already here. Just like most things I look into, I usually like to get like word of mouth. Some close friends that's using it, or somebody I know that knows somebody who's using it, so I can see when it's going to benefit me. From what I've seen, AI can actually do a song that you don't even quite have a melody for, that you don't even have lyrics for, you don't even have chords or drums. You just tell it what you want it to do, or write down what you want it to do, type it in. I don't know, I haven't used it yet. And honestly speaking, if If somebody called me and said, "Hey man, Taylor Swift need a song. Why don't you collaborate with me? You write something and I write something." Or or they say, "Oh man, Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber or Sabrina Carpenter or something like that." I don't write that kind of music, so that would be an ideal time, to write some pop music for them to get the kind of melodies that they use and different things like that. That's the only way I would probably need some help with AI, coming up with some concepts of that kind of music. I mean, I can play just about any kind of music, but I don't specialize in it. And I love all kinds of music. If it hits me right, I'm there. There are some songs that I like. It don't have to be black music all the time. It can be some pop stuff, some Ed Sheeran, I don't know, Maroon 5, things like that. If I had to write a song and needed some help, I would definitely think about using AI for something like that. Now, I admit, myself, I would really have a guilt trip to just suggest music to some software, basically, of what I want the track to sound like, what I want the genre to be, and give me a melody to these lyrics I'm writing. I just write down a bunch of lyrics and put it in and wait for the program to get finished doing what it do and come back to me and say, "Here's what I got for you." Now, I don't know how many takes it'll give you or how many different sections or different vibes it'll give you. I'm thinking it'll only give you one, and you just keep sitting there until you hear something that you can use, and you take from that, and then you build your song. That's the concept I'm getting out of AI use right now. I wouldn't want to sit up and have a machine keep doing something for me when I don't even have a feel for what I want myself. I got to at least have a basis of the kind of melody I want, and then from there, I think I'll be all right without AI. But before I get started, let me do this. Take a sip of my ever-loving sangria that I like to sip on, and just keep myself kind of perked up a little bit. Oh yeah, I got to get one more of that because I put some orange flavor, like lemon flavor and vanilla extract. I didn't do that. I just used some orange flavor. Usually I cut up a couple of oranges. I just want to see what this tastes like. Not bad. I'm gonna have to do that more often. Anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand. I really would like to hear musicians who put their ideas into an AI software and what the writing results really do with their feel or their idea of the music, collaborating with I guess it would be software. I don't that's just a robot sitting up somewhere making all this stuff up. The software thinks for you. You can write something and go make a sandwich, take a trip to the store or something, go to the grocery store and come back, and by the time you get back, AI is finished with the information that you put into it, and it kicks you out its interpretation of what you're thinking about. This is why I'm not quite there yet. I think I can think well enough on myself, and I try to stick to my guns and do what I can do. If I can't write the music from my heart, I can't sit up and ask something else to do it for me. That just isn't where I want to be. I'm not going to stay too long on this subject because there's nothing. I don't want to make it seem like it's really scary or nothing like that. I think it'll help. I think it will really help. Sometimes to tell you what a lot of my weak points are when I'm writing songs is the music always comes to me first, and then I start playing around with different vocal parts and melodies and hooks. Because a lot of times you might need a hook A and a hook B and a verse A and a verse B to have some different vocal stuff going on. You got to have a lot of things going on with your vocals to make it really be in the groove of what's happening today with the way vocals and things are sung, especially by the younger artists. Um, they have a certain kind of little vibe they do, and you gotta, if you're writing like that or want to write in that vein, I wouldn't write in that vein, but I write songs that I would like, like for mature audiences, and I do that kind of stuff. Now, I would like for to have AI, have AI um, as a software for myself. I mean, I keep seeing you gotta input your, or hearing about it, you gotta input your thoughts into the software and give it a chance to get it all together and get back to you. I'm like, if I was using the effects processor and I wanted some reverb, I don't want to tell the effects processor I want it to be a medium hall with a chamber type reverb, and I don't want it to be too tinny. I don't want it to be too flat either. I want it to be. I can just tweak it myself. I mean, I think I know programs enough that I know how to tweak things. As far as the AI software, it seems like you get an account and you pay for it and you use this software for a year or something like that, and you got to pay another fee to keep it going. I don't know nothing about it if you know, please put it in the comments. Let me know what you think, if you ever use it or know somebody that's using it. Is it a monthly fee or a yearly fee that you get this software, and as long as you pay in the money, you can use it all you want and get it to separate instruments, music tracks, put the drums on by themselves, and you can rebuild a song, just different stuff like that. I've seen a lot of different things because I'm just kind of interested in it. I would like to see if it'll work for me. I like working easy sometimes. I don't, like I said, I like things to, I would like to use it to see what kind of, if I say I want this kind of vocal over this kind of groove I'm doing, I would see if it would actually do something that I would like, or that I could say, okay, I like it, I'm going to do it my way, but I'm going to keep it somewhat like AI gave it to me. I think stuff like that is kind of cool. Knowing, I don't know when I'll be on board, with something like this. I mean, way down the line, when the need hits. I mean, right now I have a real need to just use what I got at this stage. I take enough time making my own loops and maybe grabbing parts of a beat from one of the songs that I'm doing my backing track to. A lot of times I'll use the beat of the song. If it comes remixed, then I can get some of the beat, and then I can put my own stuff with the beat. But I'm working with a software, and every time you want it to do something, you gotta tell it what to do. I gotta hurry up a lot sometimes because I got other things to do. I like to sit down. If the groove ain't hitting me right then, the way I want, 9 times out of 10, that song is not going to amount to much. I know a good song of mine when I can sit down and in about 25 minutes, the groove be just like banging, be right there. I mean, you just listening to it over and over all night because it's just right there. That's when I know I got a pretty good tune on my hand. AI, I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't experienced using anything like that. I would love to hear everybody's thoughts. And for the most part, if you're gigging live and you're doing backing tracks, a lot of times you're playing it yourself. You're putting the music together yourself, and you know exactly what you needed to do because you're just playing a backing track. You just, even if it's a cover tune, and you using that cover tune as a backing track, like I've done in the beginning with the little keytar thing I did. I put an ending on the song, and I wanted to see how it would go because I'm an old school guy. I like old school music, and I try to make it be that much better than what it was, but still have that same feel that you can rock to. So that's what I like to do when I'm doing backing tracks. And a lot of solo artists, they might not be able to, some of you guys, you might not, you might be limited to the different instruments that you can play. So using AI to say, hey, AI, I need some keyboards to go with this, just like the song, and it sounds like this, and have AI play the song for the keyboard track that you hear. If you can get some stems and separate the key. Oh, that's another thing. Stems is a when you can use stems, a software that does stems, and you can separate the drum track from the music track and the vocals from the music track. My DJ mixer can do that. It's got stems. I can do a few things. It sounds a little, but it works. It does pretty good. I mean, and that's another good way. Some of you guys who play the backing tracks, if you want to get that backing track to sound a little bit better, just separate. See if you can get a software that have stems separate some of the drums, even maybe the music. You can separate that, do your own thing to it. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna keep you long tonight because I just wanted to go over this AI thing that's getting ready to take off. That's going to be blowing up pretty soon. I can see it coming. It's going to come, and just like sampling and drum machines and all that stuff was coming in, and people, oh man, you're gonna put drummers out of work. Oh man, you need a drummer. You need a real drummer. Oh, a lot of people beg the difference now. You don't need a drummer to set your drum tracks up. You don't need you almost don't even need a keyboard player no more. You don't need horn players. All of this stuff is in your DAW. If you know how to play, or you got a good friend who's a keyboard player who can put it down for you, those are key elements. But I'm going to end this now. Me trying to talk all deep and a long time and hold your attention. I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm just trying to get some thoughts and get some content out to build up my content and to be another person who can talk about some different things and talk about music with you all. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a like. Leave me some comments, please. I want you to subscribe to the channel. I would love to get a lot of subscribers. Then I'll be putting out new content. And with that said, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. You've been tuned into music, and I'm your host. They call me Ron. I'm the one-man entertainer, and of course, your DJ. You all have a good night. I will see you all again. Take care of your instruments. Take care of yourselves. Remember, just as much and more important things than just your music. So if people are telling you to turn your music down and trying to get some sleep, respect them, and I will talk to you all sometime in the near future. You all take care.